the saying, twice as nice? Well, we're coining it with our next dish that keeps our pasta theme while celebrating the classic found in almost every kitchen. We're bringing you our rice-stuffed cannelloni with zingy flavors of tomato and the subtle creaminess of cream cheese.
We're talking about a rice-stuffed cannellini, not to be confused with a cannelloni, which is a dessert that is filled with some cream, pastry cream with, you know, deliciousness. That's a sweet dish. This, on the other hand, is a savory dish made with that pasta that Jay has right now. So that's the stuffed one. I'm not sure if you can see the center of it there.
Yeah.
That's the filling. And we use, Jay, can I ask you just to show the viewers the actual cannellini? And this is the kind of pasta we're choosing to use.
So cannellini and cannelloni are two different things.
Two completely different things. Do not go to an Italian restaurant and say, for dessert, you want cannellini, because this is what you'll get. We're making our filling that has our Excella Thai long grain rice, which, as you know, cooks fluffy and white. A little goes a long way. And it is great for savory applications, sweet applications. In this case, it's perfect for an Italian dish like the one we're making now. I'm adding some cream cheese, that creaminess we were talking about, into the base here. This basically helps bring everything together and just gives it that luxurious flavor we were talking about. And then into there, I'm going in with a bit of eggs that we've already mixed up. And to add onto this creaminess, I'm adding actual cream as well, because as much,
A quick question, Dumi. When you've now added the egg, what role does the egg play within this mixture?
I love the fact that you've asked that, because people will be like, why would you need to do that? So remember, whenever you bake something in the oven, you want it to still hold its form. You don't want the filling that's on the inside to go all over the place. So what it does, it sort of works like the setting agent for this, to make sure that that filling stays in place during the cooking. And to this, I'm just adding some herbs. Obviously, like we're saying, when it comes to the flavoring of the filling, that is up to you, however you'd like to do it. But Jay, you're going to be helping me, because this is the filling, but we obviously have to make the actual pasta cannellini.
Yes, for sure. So I'm on pasta control today. Simple ingredients. Yet again, we've got some tomato puree that I'm going to put into this pan. And I'm not going to actually cook the sauce. I'm just using this as a vessel just to whisk it together. Some tomato puree.
So, chefs, please may you help me. A lot of times when I do visit family, friends, or even certain restaurants, that pasta, or rather that tomato taste, it's like a punch in the face. It is pungent, it is strong. How can we balance out that acidity? I know a lot of people also use brown sugar. What would you suggest, especially with a recipe like this?
I think the trick of the trade, Pali, is to taste as you go. Depending on the different brands that you're using, they might be a bit more acidic, some might be a bit sweeter. So taste initially, see, the flavors that are coming through, and then again adjust with some lemon juice, some sugar. Brown sugars are good ones, some honey, natural sugars, and then taste as you go along. A bit of salt and pepper, and also just cooking it through completely. That's also the key. So we're going to start with these little shells, and they're available at many supermarkets across South Africa. And you're going to just use a piping bag to put the filling in there, sort of go all the way to the edges.
So now, is that the filling that Tumi has made?
That's the filling that Tumi's just made. So we're going to start assembling now. So you want to have them all fold. You're going to fill up this beautiful pan over here. We're going to give our sauce a little bit of a stir. Okay, so I'm just going to fast track this just for the viewers to get the idea. Now, obviously, you want this to be completely full. I'm going to take some of this sauce and pour it over. So ideally, this will be completely full. So we're just going to put the sauce on, and then this beautiful breadcrumb and Parmesan cheese topping that we're going to sprinkle off, and then into the oven for how long, Tooms?
This goes into the oven for 35 minutes, you're right? The biggest thing is you need to make sure there's enough liquid. Now, Jay, right next to you, you've also got some stock. The reason why we want liquid into that, because we need to cook the pasta. The cannellini itself has to cook. So it's important that Jay has actually already added the tomato puree in there with the tomato paste, and then you add the stock with everything so that it actually has something to cook. Otherwise, it's going to be a dry dish, and you don't want that. You don't want people cutting themselves.
So, again, this is just...
So actually...
I was just kidding. Just jokes. I was always going to put it in the pot. Jay, what do you think this is? Zanzi, don't come for me on social media. We are learning together. This is a masterclass. And if you want to get in on all the lessons that we're laying down in the kitchen, simply head over to afternoonexpress.co.za for the full ingredients list. Now, remember, voting is open for the Excella Young Chef competition, and we still need your help in deciding who takes that 50 15,000 Rand cash prize. Please do vote for either Lerato or Mujaji over on Afternoon Express's website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Click on the voting banner and select who you would like to win. The voting closes next week on the 3rd of November 2022 at midnight. So keep voting for your favorites. Terms and conditions can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Let's keep eating.
Papa.